Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, your favorite guy who plays Pokemon. I don't want to call myself a PokeTuber yet because that comes with some baggage. However, we are here and we are doing a quick video for the PDL. Basically, with the way it's going right now, is we ended up extending some of our weeks so that way we could get battles done on time with the holidays and all that. So the week 4 match has already been up. You should go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. But this is just going to be a quick video because finally, after 4 weeks of complaining and whining that I built a poor team and that I need to make fixes to it, I finally made fixes to it. So we have the fixes with that team. So now we're going to go ahead. We're just going to review quickly what changes I made, how I think they're going to help the team, and hopefully this should help us continue to thrive in the future because I think we have better mons. You are wrong actually because I upgraded you. Alright, so starting off, we ended up trading out our Galarian Slowking for a nice Gengar. So the reason I traded Galarian Slowking for Gengar is two main reasons. Reason number one is I was planning on getting rid of Sharpedo, and the main reason I drafted Galarian Slowking was so it could support Sharpedo. So without that there, it didn't really support, and it doesn't do much for my other mons. And then the other reason I brought it on is I need some more special power. You heard me complaining all about me lacking special power, so here it is. Here's a lot of special power. We have base 130 special attack, nice base 110 speed to help out our weak speed tiers. So we'll be packing a lot of special power here. This thing's going to hopefully dominate. It's got a lot of special coverage with different moves. Some moves are very obvious, some moves are more out there. But this will definitely be a Pokemon that I think can put in a lot of work. Its high speed and its strong special stats make it for a very useful offensive Pokemon, especially in weeks where our physical offense just won't do the job. So I think having this here will definitely be great. It's a great addition. Doesn't change our weaknesses too much. I think the only thing that changes is that we gain a small psychic weakness with this, but we also gain an immunity to fighting rather than just a resist, so that's pretty nice. Next up, we got the bulky water, and that is Milotic. Originally, I had wanted this to be a Vaporeon, but some other team changes that we had later gave me a few extra points, so I decided to upgrade it to a nice Milotic. Milotic is a great defensive water type, as you can see. 125 special defense. Defense you might think is pretty meh, but thanks to our awesome ability Marvel Scale, we can throw a nice Flame Orb on if we want to. That'll give us extra defense, which basically makes us a super tank. We have Recover for healing. We got Scald and Toxic in case we want to stall. We don't even have to run Marvel Scale all the time. We can run other things. We can run competitive in case we want to try and force out defoggers, and we can run leftovers in case we just want to do some healing. So those are all options. And we got some good coverage. We obviously got your waters, your ice moves. We also have a few out there moves. We can run physical sets with triple axle with all 60 of our attack, which is awesome. But we do have some nice Dragon Pulse. Like I said, we got Toxic, we got Light Screens. We got a lot here that I'm able to use, and this is definitely going to help out thanks to the fact that we were originally very weak to things that could beat up waters, mainly water types themselves, but having this here is great. I think Vaporeon could have also done a decent job, but I think I like Milotic a bit more. It's just a lot bulkier. It takes hits better, and it can sustain itself more, which is awesome. Oh yeah, this is in the place of our Corsola. Well, technically it's one. Yeah, this is a Corsola spot. Corsola G is now this. We made some other changes, but whatever. Next up, we have our Galarian Articuno. So Articuno here, wait, this can't be that. So you have to be, sorry, I need to sort this out. We'll just put keys here. Whatever, I already went over you, but I just need to make this organized. So you can be keys, and then you can be Milotic. There we go. Done. Awesome. All right. So the next thing we have here, we traded out our Rotom Mo for a Galarian Articuno. So Galarian Articuno is a very interesting Pokemon. It also has competitive, which makes it so that we have 3 competitive Pokemon, which is very, very interesting. We could definitely use each of those to pressure off a lot of defoggers, which could be great for us. So Articuno is here. It's got a nice little stat pool here. Another good special attacker, which is something we want. Plus, it adds a good psychic type and some good flying stab because our Lando T doesn't provide a lot of flying stab, but thankfully Articuno can. And we just got a nice little move pool. It's mainly psychic and flying. We do have a few extra moves in there. We have some U-turn for pivoting. We got Trick Room set up, so you can still do that if we really wanted to. We've got some other stuff in here. Yeah, I think this is just a nice mon. It cleans up a lot. Does a lot of good work. Yeah, not much to say about this. I just wanted it. Next up, we actually have a returning mon. This is returning from season 3. 3? Yeah, 3. Season 3. And that is Liepard. So I added Liepard to the team, 1 because I needed a dark type, and 2 because I think having Liepard is just very good. Originally, I wanted to put on Absol for the offense, but it's just very paper thin and slow, so that's not helping a lot. But having Liepard here is great. Gives us a second Prankster user. So it can pass around some things like passing around taunts or passing around thunder waves. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Liepard's not very offensive, but it's got a good speed. It's got some decent utility in there. It's got foul play, so we can abuse that. Fake out, knock off. It just adds a nice little bit of utility to the team that we already had some of, but having some extra is great because it helps out our offense more, so that way they can break stuff some more. So that's great to have there, and hopefully Liepard will return and put in some decent work. I don't expect it to come often, but it can definitely do something. I just have a tickle in my throat. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, we come to the big change, which is we finally got rid of Mega Sharpedo. And we added on a new mon, which is Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is an interesting Pokemon. It's got hella special attack. It's got decent defenses. It's got some alright bulk. Its speed is garbage, though. It does have Mold Breaker, so that can stop abilities from doing things to us. So things like Volt Absorb we can ignore. Other abilities we can shut down very easily that could deal a lot of damage to us, so that's really awesome. And we got a nice solid move pool. We got a lot of electric, a few dragon moves. We also got some interesting stuff in there. We've got Power Gem, which is a great addition. We got Slow Volt Switch, Focus Blast. We got set up with things like Agility and Substitute. We've got Toxic to set up Toxics. I don't know what's going on with me. I just got this tickle in my throat and it won't go away. But yeah, this is definitely a Pokemon that's very interesting. Obviously, it's a bit lower tier than Sharpedo, but I don't think I was using Sharpedo that effectively anyways, so hopefully I could use this mon more effectively because it's a bit more straightforward. And I think it provides a great Pokemon to the team. I definitely think Ampharos can put in some work where it's viable and just do the damage. So yeah. I already talked about my Milotic. I just had to move it. And the final one is we traded our Appleton for a Shaman. We grabbed a nice little pixie here, base 100 across the board. So very nice stat pool. Moveset, it's mainly fill up with grass, but we do have a few coverage moves in there to help out. We got things like Psychic, we've got Dazzling Gleam, Earth Power, we've got Toxic to stall out, we've got Synthesis for self-healing, we got Leech Seed to pass those around to other players. We got useful things we can do like Endeavor with our base 100 speed. Endeavor is kind of useful in the right scenarios. So yeah, I mainly add this here just to have a decent grass type. So yeah, that is all for this team changes. I'm hoping this will help us out. I went over this with the PDL gang, and they all thought this was definitely an improved team based on what we had before. So I'm just hoping it puts in work like it will put in before. So yeah. Oh my goodness. This tickle just won't go away. I'm gonna stop this video before I keep going. Yeah, take care all.